Projectile Motion with Air Resistance by Lindsay Prater, Johnny Mink, Kiera Caldwell, and Jordan McCain.
Okay, so we started our approach, was we didn't know how the heck to do a lot of these commands, so we Googled the crap out of everything. Spent like a long time Googling. And so we were able to find a lot of commands actually. So, and then of course we had to make special requirements in certain parts of it.
So we started with our inputs, and we had our mass and our initial speed, our launch angle, our radius, and fluid viscosity. And once we had those, we wanted to make sure those worked, because if those didn't work, then our whole code wouldn't work.
Yeah, so we went over to F5, maybe, yeah, here it goes. And so we were able to input stuff into it, make sure there's no errors. So that's how we started that one off. Then we
remembered from our old labs that we did do a sphere and the box, and we knew that that was going to come in for our lab. So once we had our spheres in our box made, we also ran those codes separately to make sure that they ran, so we knew that those codes were good, so our next codes that are going to come up that we knew we were going to have tougher problems with would work. Or if they didn't work, we knew what the problem was, and those codes we already knew that fully did work.
Yeah, so after we were able to make our sphere, we had to approach actually how to get the camera angle right. So our camera at first, it's hard to explain. Our camera angle at first, the balls were flying past the end of the
Box.
the ground, and then they also were off-centered, so like the center would be here, and then it would start like right there, and then like they would kind of be off, and
the camera would kind of be at where the balls launched from, instead of actually seeing the full picture of where they launched at the beginning to where they ended. And that's where we knew we needed to move our camera so we got to see from the beginning to the end instead of just one straight shot and not really knowing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then of course once it kept following through the ground, it would follow it there too, and it was a mess. So we ended up adjusting the positions and the camera angle here and stuff. We want it to be centered, so we were able to put in all our code here. Again, Googling everything, and then we updated our positions also. We wanted to make sure that it would break, the loop would break, because if not, like we were saying, it just kept falling through the ground. So we were trying to figure out a way to do that. Well, we broke the loop once the green ball hit the ground or our box.
And we knew to break when the green ball hit, because the red ball has drag in it, so it's going to hit before the green ball does. So we knew that only the green ball needed to break, the green sphere needed to break, but not the red one.
Yeah. And so we just made sure we just kept running all the programs over and over again, make sure everything would work. Print statements are easy. Making sure our box, we had to adjust a little bit with this 1.1, because it wouldn't, it was too close to the green ball. We just wanted it to be a little over.
So we could see exactly where the green ball hit, and instead of at the very end of it.
And we also had to adjust
The Y.
the Y.
The Y position.
Yeah,
The Y
yeah, the
coordinate,
Y.
because the ball was actually going through the box
Yes.
instead of sitting on top, so we
Yeah.
adjusted it so that it'll sit on top.